Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Duck Chatter. Today we're going to talk about dogs and training them, and Freddie's going to do a couple of little tips on introducing your pup to a hunting scenario, and also a little tip on force fetching. You know, because dogs and duck hunting go hand in hand. There's a lot of people out there with dogs, and they enjoy this stuff, and I do too. I don't have a dog now, but I used to. Anyhow, stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy it.
Now guys, listen, this right here, this is a crazy dog named Lucy, all right? Bred extremely well, high energy, and I've got her on a lead. I've got a pinch collar. We've already kind of been conditioned to a bark collar. But listen, that's not what I want to talk to you about. But what I want to talk to you about is getting a pup acclimated and introduced to the things that we hunt. As you can tell, she knows exactly what this Momar stand is about. We're going to use it a lot during hunting season, and that's what is imperative. The things that you're hunting with, the blinds, the layouts, the tree stands on trees, the whatever or however you may have a platform built out there, or you might be hunting out of the back of the boat, or you've got to introduce those pups to the ways that you're going to be hunting. And I like to start them early. I like to start them real early, just like Lucy right here. She's already been on tree stands. She's already been in a boat that's on the ground, and it's all stable. It's nothing scary. This is a little nut dog, and she's 4 months old, and already we're introducing her to those things. These Momar stands are great. I'll start with an open platform right now. Get the legs kicked out to where it's real stable, and she can jump around. She's not scared. She's not wanting to, she's not gonna fall off. If that thing wobbles, a lot of dogs, that kind of irks them just a little bit. But we want her knowing that this is the fun place. As you can tell, we've done a lot of marks with her off of this. So she's like, throw me something, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. You want these places to always be where fun stuff happens. So you're throwing marks, you're getting out, you're letting your dog spend time. I'll take one of these stands, quiet. I'll take one of these stands, Momar stands, I'll put it in the house. That one right there, Thief absolutely loves. Put it in the house, he's covered, he'll just lay down for hours and just sit there and look. It doesn't take up any room. It's a great place to keep your pup out of things while in the house. You tell them place, boom, right there he goes. And your pup will too. You just gotta take time to train your pup, work your pup in the environments and with the tools that you're gonna be hunting or training in. That's all there is to it. Now, it's real simple. This Momar stand will lay flat on the ground. So when a pup is 7 weeks old, I'll walk them up to it, just kind of caress them, get them up there on it. Quiet, come on, you heathen. Yeah, I picked a good one for this, didn't I? I'll lay it, folded legs on, put it on the ground. A 7, 8-week-old puppy, quiet. I'll start bringing them and just getting them up, feeding them a little bit, teasing them, little puppy throws, get them running back and forth. And as they get older, I'll raise it to where they can jump. I never, ever raise it any higher than that pup can easily jump on. And then we just keep graduating, and I'll extend the legs out for even taller dogs, dogs with better jumping capabilities, quiet. And then I'll start moving it to the edge of water, different places. We'll use it in different training setups. So this dog is well introduced and acclimated to being on the stand. Now, once we have a pup on the open platform like this, all we've got to simply do is walk over to one that's covered. You've kenneled your dog 100 times, so this shouldn't be a big deal. Right here, kennel, sit, kennel, sit, good. Come on, kennel, sit. And as you can tell, I mean, this is a little fire-breathing monster. This gal's got some big plans in front of her she just don't know about. But that's the way we want them, all crazy, nutty, jumping around and stuff. But moving from that to this is no problem. Literally today is the first time she's been inside this. A lot of people, boy, I've seen them dragging their dogs up there, putting the rope on the other side, trying to pull, everything's falling over and it all looks crazy. You can tell when you're out there hunting, you can tell the guy that works with his dogs and knows exactly what's going on and the guy that doesn't, because he's the one that's over hollering at his dog, doing all kinds of stuff to mess up the ducks and all that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. I used to be that guy a long time ago, but no, I'm not that guy no more. Introduce all these things, make it simple, make it fun, keep your pup jacked up about training, and I guarantee you, come duck season, you'll have a much better pup. Force fetch. What is force fetch? Force fetch is simply another training aspect. It's no different to me. It's no different than teaching your dog to sit, here, heel, stay, whatever, kennel, whatever. It's just another fundamental practice of training. That's all it is. So many people have this force fetch idea, and just because of the words force fetch, they envision this horrible thing. It's not. Force fetch is one of the simplest things you can do with your pup. It's just small steps in progression to get a desired reaction and teach your pup to handle pressure. That's all it is. That's all it is, 100%. There's no great big definitions or anything out there. It's just another aspect of training that I feel all pups must have. All dogs, that if they're going to be working retrievers and have a solid, really solid career, they must be force fetch. Force fetch it's the fundamental building block to teaching pup to understand pressure, how to turn pressure off, how to react to pressure, and all of it done in a positive manner. It's super simple, and the best thing to do is get with a program like the Retriever Trainer that shows you exactly how to force fetch your pup in small little steps to where they understand it. Because if you want a big dog that can run 300-yard blinds, understand water, technical water, in and out of water, swim by, run the water tee, force to water and all that, and de-cheat and all that, you've got to put your pup, or go through force fetch. You've got to work that into shape with your pup, force fetch. I don't want to, a lot of people want to call it controlled retrieve. You can do that if it makes you feel better. But to me, force fetch is the building block. It's one of the most essential things that you can teach your pup. It's going to help your pup understand its further education. And I don't want to get too deep into things. Trust me, there's a lot more to it. But if you've got a pup and you want to force fetch it, just look me up and I'll be glad to help you.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Duck Chatter. I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Drake Waterfowl Systems, XL Boats, Mud Buddy Motors, Apex Ammunition, Rob Roberts Custom Gun Works, and Higdon Outdoors. All these sponsors make great products, and I wish you would please give them a chance on your next purchase. And we'll see you next time on Duck Chatter.